goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa, 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 whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. Sorry for keeping y'all waiting. I actually been sitting right here in front of my computer, but I was trying to record a clip real quick and I didn't want to be recording it while I was on live, child, because I got my phone hooked up to my computer. But shout out to y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all work week. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. I know I will. I got a game to go to tonight for my son. So we're gonna do our little quick 1-2 on the live and then get to it because I gotta get dressed, y'all. But we gonna let's see. What? Hold on, y'all. My bad. My phone be going off, child. Let's see who we got in the building. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. All right, let's see. Let me go up. Let me go up so we can get into this topic, baby. Hey, Christina Hardy. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Miss Angela Dickinson. I love you more. We got Lataten came through with the name change again, of course. Latte M and G. Wait, no, M and M. Child, I need to put some eye drops in. Hey, Miss Michelle Hodges, Rakita, Miss Whitty, I'm chosen. Okay. You say we moved my daughter last weekend and now been unpacking and putting things together before my grandson is born. I love you more, my girl. Hey, Miss Geraldine. Hey, Miss Shalene. Miss Fila, my bro Terry. Shout out to Miss Cheryl for renewing that membership. We got SC Island in the building. We got Mel in the building. Okay, since they finally caught alive. My sis Tajay, of course. Y'all get the memberships. Get the little super chats for your girl. Let's keep it pushing. I think I'm I think I'm 1 hour ahead. It's possible. Shout out to Miss Tasha for renewing her membership. Hey, Miss Simone. Hey, K Monet, Miss Tracy. We got Miss E, Robin Buttercup, Cherries '09, Miss Cheryl Dags, my Louisiana sister. We got Virgo Goddess in the building. We got Blessed Beyond Measure, Sabin Marie. You say, Lupac, why you do us like this? I'm sorry. I be trying, y'all. I be trying my hardest to be on point with the time. It's hard. Thank you, Miss Mel. She is a new member. Shout out to you. Welcome to the family. Hey, K Brown. We got Giselle in the building, Queen Sack, Sweetly Favored. Joy is real online. Okay. Miss Cynthia Craig, Tokyo Blues, Pretty Green Eyes, Miss Beverly Harris, Miss Stephanie Landry, Miss Carol, Miss Yolanda. We got here for a good time, but not a long time. You change your name, girl. That's okay. Miss Brenda. We got Lakeisha, Miss Margaret Mason, Treasure Life, Latoya, Miss Amina, Miss Angelina, Miss Darlene. We got Gross 6565, Black Widow, Miss Denise Smith. We got, hold up, I think that's it for now. You say that's why it's storming outside because you're not on time. No, it would be storming if I was on time. That's what makes the difference. That's what makes all the difference. Hey, Miss Lovely. Hey, Miss Ramona. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in. Like I say, it is Friday, the beginning of a probably a very short weekend because y'all know these weekends be flying by, child. These weekends, oh Lord, we don't get no break. It look like soon as Friday night come, it's Sunday. That's what it gives me. I'm sorry. Hey, Shan Man. Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, if you would like to donate to my channel monetarily because you enjoy this content, you can cash out me a $sign Lupac1. You can also buy me a coffee. All of my coffee proceeds from here up until December 20th will go towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing. If you don't like watching these ads, but still watch them, even if you don't like it, because that's how we get paid, y'all, through ad revenue. But you can also support the platform by getting a little super chat or a super sticker. Definitely hit that like button because it is what free 99 and get a membership. It don't hurt. We do a lot of members only lives, exclusive content. I have a lot of videos and members only that are not available to the public. More in depth, you know, tea, of course. And I also have a new email. So I am now doing live sponsorships. So if you have a business, tech service, child, whatever kind of business you got, website where you ship all over the US and you want your business promoted, you can reach out to me at Lupac Baby, two Y's on the baby at yahoo.com. That's my email, my business email for sponsorships. If you have a little short video, like a little commercial video you want to show throughout my live stream, reach out to me for pricing. But shout out to y'all. Hey, Miss Jackie. You say that's what it gives me too, Lupac. Hey, B Chestnut. Okay, Oregon in the building. As y'all can see, the title of this live is Bree stayed with Johnell Young even after she knew her kids didn't like him. And if most of you been here throughout, the longevity of the saga, then you know what this title means. Because it was a lot of instances where, kids were mistreated, things were said that got exposed, and I kind of want you guys' participation in this live because I'm like, I don't know, maybe because of my character and how I am with my kids, I put my kids before anybody. I don't care who you are, they always gonna come first until they grown and out my house. Period. You know, but in this situation, I guess it's hard to see a mother put a man before her kids because I don't come from that type of family. Like in my family, that's our kids come first. So I would like to know how you guys would move in a situation, and we using Laonia's situation as an example because, like I said, we've seen a lot of things transpire. We've heard a lot of things that took place as far as um her and Johnell breaking up and her using her kids to call and get him back. Her always down and out and just not emotionally and mentally there for her kids when they do break up. It's like she's in a slough and she don't even want to have time for her kids. Uh, the abuse situations with the kids. We heard about the the chest punch situation with the oldest son. We heard about the situation with RH's daughter, Momo, where um Janastra was trying to leave and Bree ran outside. She had the baby in her arms, and he floored his car, which he went backwards, and her and the baby flew on the pavement. We heard about that situation. We also heard about him telling the baby girl stuff about what did he say? Uh, it was said that he allegedly told the baby girl something about her looks, her look, oh, you look just like you started to look just like your daddy or something like that. And another situation where baby girl was trying to go in the room and he yelled out and said, close the MFing door to the baby. And child, it's just a lot. Okay. It's a lot, y'all. So like I said, if you've been here, it's a lot of you guys that's new to the channel, that's just getting in, kind of getting in tune. I advise y'all to go back and watch some of my older videos. That way y'all can kind of be filled in so y'all don't be lost. But I do something where every so often I'll bring a video back to life. I'll, kind of amp it up a little bit. That way you can see some of the stuff that has played out. That's for the new people, which I know y'all rewatch it too. But because sometimes it's so much that happens that done happen within the saga. It's like something can happen and then like an isolated incident and you'll literally forget about it because something else that happened the next day. We've been dealing with that since the beginning. Thank God I have the brain that I have because I literally store so much. Like I remember a lot. Okay? I remember a lot. But a lot has happened within this saga, y'all. It's crazy. But let me know how y'all feel because like I said, I just don't see a woman that's really, when you have kids and you plan for kids, kids are investments. That's how I look at it. I look at them like investments because you have to plan for their future. Granted, they do go to high school, they go to college, they decide what they want to do once they become adults, but kids have to be raised into adults. They are products of their environment. Some of them break those generational curses and go against the grain, and want and do better for themselves. But just the overall situation, like, could y'all see yourselves in a situation like that desperate for a man, where you would literally put that man before your kids? Because it was also said that, y'all remember when they all went to Jamaica, it was Bree, Johnell, her daddy, and the kids, and maybe her friend she, I'm not sure. And it was said on a live by one of her ex besties that um the kids, or one of the kids, tore up the pictures that they took as family pictures with Johnell in the picture because they don't care for him. They feel like. And also, I read a text to y'all the other day. It was a text that Dawn put out a while back, where Bree reached out to Dawn and said, "Can you talk to Lauren for me? Because she's thinking I'm leaving her, or she asked me if I'm gonna leave them for Janelle." And the fact, child, it's so many layers to that situation because I feel like, one, the fact that you have to get somebody else to express your love for your children to your children is crazy. One. And two, the only way a child will feel like that is if they're lacking that, motherly love. If they're neglected. That's the only way a child would even fathom saying something like that to a parent. That's like him coming up to me and like, "Mama, are you gonna leave us for Carrie?" Like, come on now. My children could never say that because I give them the attention that they need. I show them individual love, not just as a unit. I do stuff with them individually to make sure their mental health is good. So, how do y'all feel about that situation? And also, is there anybody in the chat that has been there? Because when you young, granted, this ain't no excuse, but a lot of times when you're young, and a lot of women are what I would call raised up by their man. It's a lot of situations where you get in a relationship and you real young, and it's like, oh, possibly your partner is older than you, and that man is literally raising you up. And it can stem from childhood trauma, you not having a dad, not having that fatherly love to show you, because the your father is always going to be your first love. That's the first man to teach you how to love, or teach you how a man is supposed to treat you. So if it's a hostile environment, if a Bruce is involved emotionally, mentally, physically, and all of that growing up, then a lot of times women hold on to that and look for that and see that as the right way when they get into relationships, which is not, but it happens. So, um, is it anybody in the chat that has ever experienced that, where you just couldn't live without a man and you put that man above all else and then broke away from it? This live need to be transparency, y'all, because I know it's a lot that's gonna say, I never put a man before my kids, but it's a lot of women that do this, not just lie on you. Even if you can be transparent and admit and say, "Hey, I was there once, I was young," because it happens when you dealing with narcissistic men, abusive men, all of that. You go through mental stages, and a lot of times, like I say, you don't know what's right from wrong because you end up with the man based on the type of father that you had. So I want some transparency, baby. Let's see. Let me look in this chat and see what's going on. Let me go up a little bit. Shout out to the people that's just getting in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's see. I think I went up too far. Um, Hey, Black Widow. Wait, I think I would have. Hey, Miss Jackie Moore. Hey, Lonnie. Angelina said, I could honestly say that women have some serious problems that need to be addressed because the way she talks to them kids like they are grown is ridiculous. Y'all, the clip that I was just recording, the reason why I said I was a few minutes late, y'all, wait till I play that clip for y'all. I really don't want to play it because I want to put it in the video once I get off this live. But I might not play that one. I might play the other ones. And I might just make it into a video and then we go over it once I make the video. Because the conversation that she had was crazy. Stuff that she said, and this is where you have to realize, and I tell y'all this all the time. If you following me and you've been following me, you know one of the things that I say about kids is they are a product of their environment. They have to be raised into adults. So you teach them certain behaviors, and then it's the parents that literally do the craziest things around their kids, then get mad at their kids for mocking it. That is so hypocritical and crazy to me. Like if you constantly cussing in front of your kids, allowing your man to grope you and dressing provocative and all these different things in front of your kids, then you get mad at your kids for mimicking certain behaviors that you literally are teaching them. It's crazy work. And then to say certain things on a live, we talking about somebody who literally questioned her own sons, not even a teenage, I'm gonna say minor sons sexuality on live in front of a big audience. That's who we talking about. That is the craziest thing to me. And then on another live to literally say, um, it was times because somebody called her out about Johnell groping her in front of her kids. And she said her response was, well, if that's not what you do in your household, and that's on you, but my kids don't know this is how a man and a woman's supposed to interact. My kids don't grab they girl's butt when they get older. Like what? And then she was like, because it was times where I literally questioned my son, or thought that he possibly would be gay based on, I guess, his behaviors. Child, this is crazy. She said that on live. Hey, Christmas. Mel said the entire situation is sad. As a mother, you never put a man before your kids, and what makes it worse is that she has girls. Okay. And then speaking on what happens in prison, I'm gonna just give y'all a hint. Most of y'all probably seen the clip. Speaking on what happens in prison, and telling your son you must want something in your butt because you sagging in front of your toddler and your daughter that's sitting in between your legs getting her hair done is crazy. Bruh. Bruh. The fact that people support this and don't call this out is crazy to me. This is crazy. It ain't got the nerve to say, it don't matter if people putting their business on the internet. That still don't make it your business. You could just keep moving around. I guess saying that towards people, because here's the thing: saying people talking about other people's business on the internet is miserable. I disagree highly because I'm not miserable. I have a very good life. I'm not unhappy. My man ain't cheating or none of that. So that whole bloggers are miserable because they talk about baby. This is a bag. Bloggers ain't doing this for free. People are. This is entertainment for people. People get entertained by this. This is the new soap opera, child. This ain't got nothing to do with people being miserable in their life. That. Oh my God. Hey, Brittany Tyner. Joy say she just lost. I would never. Child, it's past loss at this point, y'all. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Hey, Latoya Middleton. Miss Darlene said he's a real clown. I just couldn't do it. Like that. That's a very uncomfortable situation unless, but you know what? I've been telling y'all for the longest. She gives me the type of vibe that she's only really concerned about the child that that is based on whatever relationship she's in. Like you see how she's with Janostrals, she's her biggest concern is those twins. When she was with RH, her biggest concern was the baby girl. We've seen that play out in real time. So I wouldn't expect nothing more from that type of person, y'all. Like that is crazy to me. Ain't no way. Hey Renita, and my bad, y'all. I'm so congested. My sinuses is acting crazy. It looked like it want to rain. It went from hot to cold. Louisiana got the worst weather. We stay sick out here. I gotta get me some Anglia off my property. Cause Lord. Then I gotta go to that game tonight. I hope it don't make it worse. Hope they don't have no mosquitoes. Ugh. Black Widow say when it came to my kids after my divorce, they always came first. I cared how they felt in any situation I was in. I never kept anyone around my daughters. Wasn't feeling. And here's the thing, y'all, because I don't want to make it seem like because you have situations where your kids have to get adjusted to the mom moving on and the dad in any situation, especially if it's a situation where y'all was together, y'all had y'all kids and then y'all decided to break up. Now your kids is lashing out and not liking your partner based on the fact that they seen you with their other parent. That's a totally different situation. That's totally different. But in Laonia's case, that's not that, because those kids didn't really witness their mom. Well, I'm at least talking about her first three. They didn't really witness a relationship dynamic with their mom and Sleepy because they started calling RH daddy upon the first meeting. And they were little, they were small kids. So, we're going to look at both dynamics, whether it be a situation where they didn't have the other parent, in the household, and we're going to look at the situation like Laonia's situation where her kids don't like Johnell because they don't like his character. He's a clown. He's very childish. Her daughter didn't say he was childish. I mean, we done read text messages of him getting mad and arguing with her 9-year-old daughter because the daughter was clowning and said he dig up his nose. And he took it as, oh, well, if she lie about that, she'll lie about anything. That is, I wouldn't even consider that a lie because, dude, even the mama done called you out about digging your boogers and plucking them. So I wouldn't consider that to be a lie. But that's, in my opinion, that's why he got in his feels because um he knew it was true. That's why he got mad at her. Thank you, Miss Cheryl, for that coffee. I appreciate your support, my girl. Shout out to you. Hold on, y'all. Let me go open the door for my babies. They back from school. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. All right, y'all. My bad. I had to go open the door for my little babies. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me go up. SC Island said, hey, Pac, I was in a situation where he started hitting. I did leave him. Ain't no way in heaven I'll put a man over my kids. Okay, you guys too, because I feel like with those situations, eventually something can happen where your kids could get involved depending on their age. Kids are very protective over their mothers, especially boys. And you don't want to stay in a situation where your child could possibly go into defense mode and end up getting hurt. Like that is crazy. But I don't know, y'all. This is tough because we talking about a situation where a Bruce was involved. I can see, like I said, I can see if it's If it's a situation where the kids dislike the person because they miss their daddy, or they don't want their mom to move on from the dad, that's different, opposed to your kids disliking your partner because their partner is not treating them right. They're not treating them right. They're abusive towards them. They disrespectful towards the kids. They talk to the kids any kind of way, and just say the craziest stuff. They're very childish. That's a totally different ball game, and that's the type of red flags that you really have to consider. So Laonia, she not only dealt with this situation as being abusive towards her and the way he is or the way he treated her, she also dealt with the situation involving her kids or situations, because it was ample amount of situations where she should have left him just based on the interaction with her kids. That is crazy to me, because I'm like this. I feel like we was all young at one point in time. I didn't been in an abusive relationship, but and when you young, you take a lot of crap. Especially if you had a lot of childhood trauma and stuff you don't have the knowledge on. You take a lot of crap in relationships. But once it comes down to anything involving your kids, baby, you got to pack it up and go. Okay? Get to rolling, because you are their protector. Period. Don't ever allow your kids to feel unsafe in your home. That is, your home is supposed to be they safe place. Like, child, listen, listen. And I don't know if she thinking that because she's pregnant now it's gonna get better. She do give that type of vibe, y'all. She give the vibe that she believes a baby will make the situation better. And the reason why I say she never came out her mouth and literally said that, but based on her actions, and she has said multiple times that, oh, these babies are a blessing and I'm birthing blessings, and that right there, when she would do her manic episodes and cry on the internet, that led me to believe that she believes in her mind that these babies gonna make that relationship better. But I'm a firm believer in, if it's broken, can't nothing fix it. Can't nothing fix it but the person. And they relationship been so rocky since the beginning. I don't even see babies making it better. Cause it's karmic. It's a karmic relationship. So everything that's playing out was meant to play out the way it's playing out. Only thing I don't think is that babies were actually supposed to come into the fold. Because that was supposed to be a karmic, temporary relationship. Child, ooh, she in for a ride though, because ain't nobody mentioned nothing about no therapy involving Johnell. So if he ain't getting therapy, if he ain't doing, taking the proper steps, baby, that man is not changed. Hey, Renita. Brandy said my son met my current husband 6 months after we started dating. He's only seen me with my first husband, his father, and my husband that he calls his bonus dad. Okay, I like that. SC Island say when you put a man before your kids, they start to dislike them, talk about you with their friends. And shout out to you for that comment, because that's another thing, y'all, you have to consider the lack of interaction between you and your kids. And if they're seeing you interact more with that new man, your partner, that can also cause friction. That can also cause them to dislike your partner. Not at any fault of their own, but based on the interactions. Like, if you giving that person way more attention than you're actually giving your kids, that can cause some friction as well. So, but that's a different thing. That's on you though. That's not on that man. But we talking about a situation where the man is no good in the way he treat them kids. That's what I mean. That in my opinion should be you putting your feet out the door. When you dealing with a situation where that man is mistreating your kids, or even if, let's say, he got kids and he treating his kids better than your kids, that can't rock, baby. Vivi says, hey Lupac, I saw Latte's video where the baby told Laonia she wanted to take ballet, and she asked the baby if she had some ballet money. She'll spend thousands on Clonel though. Listen, that's another one. We about to get into these clips because I got that clip also, and we're gonna give a little commentary on it because I didn't like her response. Because you supposed to be the bag, remember? Because it's giving your response, the way she responded to that baby is giving that you still salty. Because keep in mind, she threw a sub at RH in that conversation. So that's what let me know that RH was telling the truth when he said that she be talking bad about him to that baby. Because you do it on camera. So why wouldn't we believe it? Your child asks you for ballet classes. Can she get in ballet? And your response was, do you have ballet money? Because you clock in every weekend, you should have a piggy bank full or a bank full. Because you be putting in work. Who tells something like that to their child? Baby, you getting child support. And a good chunk ain't that. You can't tell me you ain't getting she first of all, she's getting over $1,000 a month in child support. That's more than enough to, buy these essentials because you we gotta keep it a book. Let's keep it a book here. Let's be transparent. With child support, you ain't buying your child no clothes every month. You ain't buying new clothes every month with child support. Come on now. Kids ain't growing every month. Kids do grow fast, but they ain't growing monthly every 30 days where you got to keep buying clothes. So, and not just that, you have to consider also that, even though you're getting child support from the other parent, you still got to do your part. So, him giving you child support, that's making it easier for you to take care of y'all child. So, why you can't put her in ballet if that's what she want to do? Miss, I could have as many kids as I want and still be able to take care of them and a few other people as well. She said that on a live because people was telling her she's biting off more than she can chew in her live one day, and they was like, why you keep having kids as a single woman, because technically you are a single woman, you're no longer married. So if you got so much money that you can take care of all of these kids and not need the fathers, even though we know for sure one of them is doing his part financially, then why would you respond to your baby in that manner? And then knowing people already own your arse on social media. That's the crazy part. Because she could have easily told the baby, yeah, and then talked to her about it once she got off live. But to throw a sub at the daddy when you get it, I could see her saying that if she wasn't getting no money from RH, but you getting child support every month. So why would you still throw a sub at him as if he has to be responsible for paying for ballet? Talking about you clocking in. Baby, he ain't doing nothing no more than what you doing, putting your baby on live. That's all they doing is TikTok dances. You act like she over there doing hard labor. All he doing is recording them eat. They do their little TikTok dances. That ain't no 9 to 5. I mean not 9 to 5. That ain't no 12-hour shift hard labor. That's the way she make it seem like the baby going over there and pipeline or working in the field. She just said that just to be ugly. And it's sad because that clearly shows she's still bitter. Hey, Miss Patricia Jefferson, God's child D. Raquel said, yep, I remember that. Laugh out loud. Didn't one of them lock that fool out of the house? Sure did. Sure did. And that, she should consider that because keep in mind, those kids are growing fast. And she gonna have a hard time later on, y'all. When them babies gonna get older, she's gonna have a hard time because she the same person who said, I remember this vividly. She posted in her story one day and said, I can't wait till my kids get old enough to talk. But guess what? I feel strongly that it's not gonna go the way she wanted to. It's not. And that's just based on the outside looking in, based on what we can see. I don't feel like them kids is gonna be attached with her like she thinks because of the way she treat them. It ain't gonna go the way she want. Thank you, Miss Phelps, for that cash up. I appreciate your support, my girl. It's not gonna go the way she want, y'all. You can see it. Hey, Miss Nika. Brandy said, oh, excuse me. Bree had Johnell around her kids way too soon. She wasn't divorced yet. Those kids didn't have time to adjust to Robert not being there before she had Ja around them. Exactly. And this is the crazy part, y'all. They still calling RH daddy. I don't know if y'all remember, but Dawn just said this on a live maybe 2 months ago. Whenever RH go to pick up the baby girl at the police station, one of those other kids get down and they still show RH love, still call him daddy, hug him, I love you, all of that. Him and the oldest son even got a special handshake they do, child. So that should tell you something. Why they not calling Johnell daddy? Hmm? Or stepdad or bonus dad? They don't even say Mr. Johnell as a means of respect. You know, most kids say Mr. They don't even say that. So that should tell you something. They respond to him based on how they look at him. That's how I see it. Because the daughter, like I say, the daughter already done said he's very childish. So he's very childish. Once your kids say your man is child, and then not even a not I could see if her daughter was a teenager or 19, 20. Her daughter is 10 or 11, calling her grown man childish. That is crazy work. Um, hey, voice and value. She says she did talk about sending the oldest three to live with their father. Sure did, sure did. And from what I heard, that was a no go, baby. I heard the oldest. I mean the Sleepy wasn't having it. Sleepy was not having it. I've even heard that Johnell was pushing for her to send those kids to stay with their daddy, but Sleepy wasn't having. That was said on one of those lives a while back. That's why I say it's so much that happened. I feel like a lot of people forget some of the things that was said publicly on those lives when the hive people from the hive then came out and spoke because so much then transpired. Hey, Miss Lavada, Late says, I have seen it, but I ain't put none but God above my sons. Okay, listen, I don't play about mine. Period. And they come from me, baby. And that's how women need to look at that. You birthed that. That come from you. That come from your being. So the fact that you will put something before something that comes from you, that speaks to the self-respect that you have for yourself. And the same go for men also. I can't stand a man who's non-existent in their kids' lives because that's your seed. Ninja, the they come from you. You created that. So that speaks to how you feel about yourself. Because if you don't respect your kids or don't involve yourself with your kids, then you don't respect yourself. Period. That is crazy to me. Hey, Shanette, she said those kids don't know about mama's love. Sorry, she's busy trying to win an insignificant other because he doesn't even acknowledge her, period. Okay? And very insignificant at that. That Ninja Turtle ain't getting married. And that should be the goal. With six cheering, baby, you should be trying to hurry up and get married. I don't care how young you are. You about to have six kids. Marriage should be marriage should be next on the list, baby. I don't care if you just got out of a marriage. You about to have two more cheering. You should be begging that Ninja Turtle to marry you at this point. God's child D say, I'm sorry, I don't have no respect for that girl. I have nothing in common with Laonia whatsoever. She says that case. Black Widow say the thing I hate with Brie is she clearly puts that gremlin before her kids. When she around him, she has all this energy. When she's not, it's fake bed rest and what she can't do, get the F out of here. That exactly. It's being displayed on the internet. That's what makes it even crazier, y'all. Like it's all over the internet. The lack of engagement, interaction with them babies. That's crazy work. Cause ain't no way. I'm sorry. Like you, bruh. First of all, anytime the behaviors that she displays are the behaviors of a woman without kids. Period. You should be, if you in a ninja breakup, ain't no way you should be down and depressed and bedridden and all of that when you got all these kids. That should be your motivation. I always say that, and I tell that to a lot of women. Anytime you get in a slump, you look to your babies as your motivation. That's what keeps you pushing because you got to keep in mind at all times they dependent on you for mental, emotional, and physical support. Financially, all of that. They dependent on you. So if you ain't keeping that in the back of your mind and you moving as if you're a motherless, a childless mother, that's crazy. That is crazy to me. Like them babies deserve better than that. And she gonna pay for it later on. Hold on, y'all. Gotta text my kid's grandmother. I need a nap, child, but I ain't got time to take none. I gotta go to that game for my baby. This they last game, matter of fact. SC Island said if anyone remember their videos when she started dating Johnell, she made the baby center of attention, left those other kids out. She sure did. Sure did. That's what lets you know that she was still uh bitter and very much in love with RH. Because if y'all notice she not doing that no more. Y'all notice it's all about the twins now. And we said that was gonna happen. We said that. Watch when, and that's what let me know when she finally got over RH. When she finally got over him, that's what let me know that behavior. Because it was even it was a point where even Janostrals was using the baby to get at RH. He was even playing into it like a duck. Are you accepting anyone on your panel, Pac? Yeah, anybody can. Whoever want to come up can come up. Just y'all, no cussing, no. Y'all know the keywords or whatever. But if y'all want to come up and speak to this topic, y'all definitely can. Hey, Talia, I'll drop the link. Hey, thank you, Miss Lavada, for renewing that membership, girl. Shout out to y'all. Hey, Roz. Hey, Miss Mia. Mia said, I don't even think I'm capable of putting a man before my children. I'm just not built like that. My mind and body wouldn't even allow that. Okay, listen. Especially when especially when you first get pregnant or you in the process of thinking, because some people plan out their kids. I was one of them. Because like I said, I look at them as investments. I don't play that, oh, I'm gonna just get pregnant off of women and can't support that child financially and bringing that child into poverty. No, you can't do that. That's why I can't stand when women do stuff like that. Like just having babies back to back to back to back, knowing they can't afford them. Because you are involuntarily bringing those kids into poverty, into struggle, and they don't deserve that. I don't like that, y'all. I'm real big on stuff like that. Thank you. I'm chosen for that cash app, my girl. I appreciate your support. Look at y'all. Shout out to y'all. I'm feeling the love. Y'all making me blush, child. Y'all making me blush. Let's see. God's child say, nope, I choose my kids every time. And that goes for anything, a job, family, a man, whoever. I didn't even have a mother. So because of that, made me not wanting to be like my mammy. Plus, I have 4 girls. And that's something I really respect. When you go without, and that's what you call not being a product of your environment, breaking that generational curse. Because it's so easy to grow up without a mother or father and then, do the same thing to your kids. That's when you go against the grain. And I respect that so much. You want to show your kids different what you didn't have. You want them to have a different experience. They shouldn't have to pay for the mistakes of generations that were before them. That's not cool. Hey, Miss Michelle Spice. Hey, Canna with the Q. Shanette say putting a man in front of your kids open doors for disrespect and abuse. Yep. Show do. Show do. You see the other boy never on live because he gonna talk to her like Jadu. I think so too. Because if I'm not mistaken, somebody said it was one of the Hive members that no longer deal with her came on live and said that she treats the little chocolate one different. Y'all remember that? I can't remember who. I don't know. It was Ashley G. It was one of them that came on somebody's panel and said that she shows a difference between, maybe it was Dawn, one of them, y'all. But they said that they say she treat the little chocolate one different and got the nerve to go viral singing to him about bullying. That is crazy work. Hey, Sassy M. She forgot to mention that baby get 1,400 a month. Okay, talking about you clocking in every weekend. You can put that baby in ballet. You could put that baby in ballet. What's stopping you? You the bag, huh? Didn't she say she make all this money, but you gonna tell your baby something like that on live? A 4 year, how old she is, y'all? A 5 year old. Her response was childish. Like that's not cool, and people don't be saying that. It be these grown arse women in these comments that just let stuff like that bypass. That's crazy to me. She could have easily said, "We're gonna think about it. We're gonna think about it, Momo." Instead of responding, you got some ballet money. Who tells that to their child? Doggone well that baby ain't got no money. You the one supposed to be financially responsible for her and her daddy. Bruh, I am geeked out. Hey, Miss Yolanda White, Mom Deuce, what's up, sister? Tell me something good. What's up, girl? Let's see. She actually picking Ja over her kids, and she's the fool for her man. Yep, sure is. Social media be exposing a lot of things. It's crazy out there. Tell me something good. Say, hey, Lupac and Chat. I'm driving, but I had to take the chance to say yes, ma'am. That's why so many of these kids are raised as monsters. They need to start back raising children, okay, and stop letting the streets and their peers raise them, because that's exactly, she's not raising them kids, y'all. She ain't raised. It's one thing to be in the house with your children, and it's another thing to actually raise them. Anybody can have kids and just have them in the house and let them do as they please. No, you have to take time out with those kids. You have to literally raise them and teach them the ways of life. You got to teach them how to walk, how to talk, all of that. How to bathe the little girls. You got to show them proper hygiene. Even your boys, but it's a little different with the girls, child. But it's a lot. Those kids have to be taught all of that. What happens when they get their little period? It, child. I just don't see her as that type. I'm sorry. Sorry. Black Widow say, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. That irritates my soul. I've never hated someone like I do her that I don't even know. She makes me the F sick. Lupac says, don't put her in that category, bitch. Okay, do not. Please do not. I could let my kids come on here and tell y'all what time it is. Essie Island says she only uses the baby girl to shade Robert. She sure did. Talking about you clock in every weekend. Mel says she needs an intervention. Does she not have anyone in her life to talk some sense into her? They all gone, Miss Mel. They all gone. She had a lot of people around her. That's why they no longer around her, to be honest, because she full of ish. Even her daddy. And you could tell because she do little pranks and little videos here and there on her daddy. And he be giving hints, y'all. You just gotta catch it. He be saying, like, when it came down to her not cooking in there, when she did that prank on him. That's how I was able to break that whole situation down and notice that it triggered her. When her daddy said something about not having no food or did she cook something, you could tell by the tone of his voice. Behavior and body language, baby, tells a lot. The tone of his voice when he said it and her reaction, you could tell that he triggered her when he said that because her response made no sense. She was like, no, I know I don't have nothing to cook. I ain't have time to cook. Now, every time I cook something, you eat up everything I cook. So I didn't have time to cook nothing. And I was like, what? That didn't even make sense. Somebody asked you if you cook, is either you cook or you didn't. But that response told me that she was trying to overtalk him and I guess insult him in a way to where he wouldn't react to it or rebuttal it. That's why she responded the way she did. Because like I said, it was a yes or no. But she couldn't give a yes or no because she was scared his response was gonna be, dang, you ain't never got nothing cooked in here. Because if y'all notice, he didn't when he first walked in, he didn't immediately notice that she was on the phone. He didn't know that he's coming from upstairs. The son went get him. So he's not knowing that she's about to prank him. Mel say, wait, I read that. Lesbian Measure say her response to Momo when she asked her about the ballerina class made me mad. You got some ballerina money, old heifer. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. What's up, Shay Cato? I hope I said that right. Tyree, what's up, my girl? You say Louisiana for real, bipolar weather. Okay, they don't even know, child. It could be 100 degrees in the afternoon and then be 55, 60 degrees at night. It switched just like that. And it's is that time of the year too. It's about to start getting cold. Whew. She allowed Ja to abuse her son, then made him go live and lie like it wasn't true about y'all. I didn't for some reason I didn't see that live. If anybody have that clip, send it to me. Because I heard people talking about it and saying how she made the son go live and say it didn't happen, but nobody ever sent me that clip. So if y'all got it, send it to me so I can analyze it. Because, like I said, I never seen it. And I might catch something in the clip that nobody else caught. Wow, I can't believe she did that. He'll tell it later on. He'll tell it later on because I got a big feeling. And that's the one you would think that he would respect more because he's the oldest. He the oldest and he the one that's going to be up out of there fast. So guess what? In a few years, Janachos ain't going to be able to play with that one because that one he already tall. He getting taller. He ain't gonna be able to play with that one like that. I got a feeling, and based on the stuff we done seen on the internet, the Nachos don't strike me as the type that would be he gives scary to me. That's what he gives. Hey LB, uh SC Island say she can't even talk to her daughter. My bad, y'all. My little Yorkie barking. Somebody must be by the door. She can't even talk to her daughters without throwing shade or cutting her off to speak to social media slash twins. Child, she was about to make the oldest one cry the way she was combing her hair. Hey, Miss Deborah, because I heard her say, you about to cry or you crying? Talk about you should have blow dried it first. No, you need to comb it on the regular or keep them with some braids once a month at least, like you do your hair. That's how you prevent it from being matted and tangled, especially when they have a certain texture of hair. You have to get their hair done on a regular or it will get matted and tangled and unmanageable. We all can see what's going on, child. You put them on the camera without their hair being combed. That's crazy to me. God's child say when you put the kids first while married and have outside kids, the step parents step up and talk to the parent as an adult. My 8-year-old going with her dad today, and guess who taking her? My husband. Okay, listen, you better pop it. That's when you know it's some maturity going on. When you could get your man to drop the kids off, baby, that's some grown people ish right there. Ain't no way everybody fighting and not putting the kids first. They are, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the kids been last for a long time in this saga. A long time. Miss Andrews say when those kids get a little bit older, she's gonna have major problems with them. They are not gonna have any respect for her. I think so too. Based on how everything is playing out, I think so too. I think she's gonna have a real hard time because it's obvious that she don't put them first. Very apparent. You don't see her really doing too much with them unless Johnell break up with her. That's when you see her or social media gotta say, oh, she don't do nothing with her kids for her to bring them to a water park or child. Them kids be stuck in their house eating noodles because she ain't over there cooking. Them kids don't like him because they witnessed everything John did to their mom and punching her son in his chest, and they really miss RH. He really loves her kids. He accepted her package deal, shaking my head. Sure did. And that's a thing. It's nothing wrong with uh a step parent disciplining a child, but that discipline has to be based off of your how long you've been in a life, the type of love that you have for them, the way you trying to correct them. It's a lot of layers to allowing someone who's not biological to discipline your child. You gotta show me that they for you without the blood. That's the only way I'm dealing with that. Oh no, baby. You got to show me. Because if that's the case, ain't nobody touching mine. Because I'm the only one that's gonna love them like no other. So at least I know that when I discipline, it's out of love. I want you to do better. Voice and value say I believe Josh's gonna force her to get child support from baby daddy. Number one, before he gives any support for the twins. You know what? I think if that would have took place, it would have been happened. But she knows she can't get nothing from him because he ain't got nothing but a little 9 to 5. He got 7 kids total. He ain't really got nothing to give, to be honest. Hey, Sapphire Virgo, what's up, my girl? He ain't got nothing to give, y'all. Talking about you need some more zero on the $6 she already has. Her dad pays 1,500 a month. Why not? She delusional. She should have never told that to her child. Like I don't I don't like how she responded to her. You got some ballerina money. Who tells that to a 5-year-old? Hey Kissy. She didn't have to respond like that, y'all. Rod say when he said that, I said if he did something to her, he can say she lying while he be in her room. I wish Dior stopped barking. She's getting on my nerves. I'm still in the bushes as I have been since last week, y'all. Getting ready for a grandbaby. I miss and love y'all. Okay, I'm chosen. Family comes first, my girl. Shout out to you. Thank you, India, for the super chat. Love you. She says, yes, I think all women dealt with the wrong man. The issue is her age and amount of kids. She should have some wisdom at 30 with 4 kids. The kids should have matured her 10 plus years. I know my one made me wise. Okay, listen. You better pop it. And that's why I can't stand when people say, "Oh, she young, she's still young. She in her third." I'm in my 30s. And I never displayed that type of behavior. So kids make you grow up faster. That's just like a 14, 15-year-old having a child. You have no choice but to grow up if you doing it the right way, unless you just dumping the child off on somebody. But you have no choice but to grow up faster. And you can no longer use that excuse, oh, I'm still young, when you got kids. Because you decided to, you know what, open it up, make babies. So guess what? You ain't got no choice but to grow up. Sorry. So that's not a good excuse. I don't That's why they go in one ear and out the other when people say stuff like that. Oh, she's just young. She's still young. Child by. That's a grown woman. A grown woman that done been married before. Always need to go get his daughter out of that chaos. What's wrong with Bree? There is no shrimp. That doggone good. Child. Listen, Raquel say them kids didn't like him for a reason. They have heard and seen a lot, and they know mama full of mess. It's sad that she don't consider their feelings and seen a lot at that. Listen, if y'all remember when Dawn said that she witnessed a situation where Johnell and Bree got into it, and he was trying to leave, and Bree was running from door to door to try to stop him. Them kids be seeing all of that. They see all of that. They hear the arguments. They see the physical portion of it. They hear the cussing. And y'all remember she had the nerve to post something about uh hold on, let's see if I can find it. About her kids no longer having to walk on eggshells. She was throwing a sub at RH. Hold on. What time it is? Hold on, y'all. Text this lady back. Okay. Um, Let me see if I can find it. She had the nerve to say her kids no longer had to walk on eggshells and hear fussing, arguing back and forth, and this and that. And I'm like, girl, that first of all, depending on how it's done, that's normal for kids. But it's the way you do it. If you gonna argue, you want to have some type of resolve, a healthy resolve at that. You the toxic one. You the toxic one. So for her to say that was crazy to me. Hold on. Because we all done heard how she get down in an argument. Let's see. I might could find it, y'all. So to act like RH was the problem and he just was starting stuff with you, that's what that gave to me when she said that. It made it seem like um he RH was just this toxic person, and he didn't really want her kids there. The way she made that statement, that's what that gave to me. I'm trying to see if I can find it, y'all, so I can read it to y'all because she posted it on social media. Let's see, is this it? No. Let me see. Trying to make it seem like, wait, is this it? No. I know I haven't. I wish I could think about this stuff before I go live. That way I have it ready. But I'm impromptu, y'all. So I never think about it early on. It just come off a whim, if that makes sense. It just come off a whim, child. But she did say that. Hold on, let's see. Let me see. And that was when she was throwing a lot of subs at RH. Wait, what is this? Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I might be in the wrong receipt. Let me go to the true receipts. Let's see. While I look for it, let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. Let me go up. I'm still bothered by that clown being in your daughter's room, and she just brushed it off. She gives that type. I'm sorry, but she give the type of mama that will see something and she'll ignore it just because she want that man. Because keep in mind, this is the same person that it was said she stayed with him basically to prove a point to the internet because she didn't want the internet to see her go through another breakup. So you allowed yourself to go through all this chaos and all this abuse and all this other stuff just so you could prove to the internet that you can keep a man. Ain't no way. I'd have said ain't ain't no way, y'all. I would stay with a man for the internet. That is validation, okay? Hey Nicole, SC Island says speaking facts, Pac. My daughter started sleeping with knives under her pillow. She wanted to hurt my ex. It does affect the kids. Yep. And that's mental. That right there really do damage to their mental. Trina say, hey, Pac and chat. Hey, Trina. Let's see. Hey, Queen D Money. Wait, what did I say? Go Gang. You say Latrue had just posted her sons on his snap from a memory. They was posting with money and look happy with him. Them kids was. It was plenty of y'all. And this is how you know. If you go back on Facebook, it's still a lot of videos that you can see of RH and those kids, especially the boys. And you don't see that interaction right now. You trying to prove a point to the internet about Johnell, and you worried about people whether they know or not you and him in a relationship. What is he doing to bring value to your kids? That's what I want to know. Because you a package. You came into that relationship with kids, ma'am. You didn't just have twins or get pregnant for twins. You had 4 kids already. So what is he doing? You so busy trying to prove to the internet that you have him. You should be trying to prove that he's bringing value to your kids, in my opinion. Because it's plenty of videos while you trying to still make RH look like he was such a bad person when there are a lot of videos showing where RH was dropping gems to your kids when you wasn't even in the presence. You was nowhere around while he was shopping with your kids from another man and instilling gems, teaching them about manhood and certain life lessons. Where are the videos of Johnell doing that outside of him using your child to antagonize her father? That's the only thing we've seen from him. We ain't seen not one video of this man riding with your kids, bringing them shopping, bringing them get a haircut, cutting grass, playing basketball, instilling gems. We don't see that. We don't see none of that. We seen it from RH though. We seen it from him. So it got to make a little sense, right, y'all? Gotta make some type of sense, baby. Where's that doggone post? I'm still looking for it. I'm gonna find it too. Because once I look for something, I got to find it. I know it was in black and white, I think. Um, wait, this the one about when people were saying she was spending all that money on Johnell. Even and let me read that one to y'all because oh how things come to fruition. Okay, so if y'all remember early on in the saga, she posted, "I'm a boss," because people was on her earth about when she bought Johnell that chain, that ring, all that stuff, and all that different jewelry and clothes and stuff. And she posted, "I'm a boss. I don't want nor need a man to take care of me. Been a boss. I took care of myself and my kids. Never had the luxury of nobody taking care of me, even though we know RH took care of her for the first 4 years of their marriage. And they were only married 6. Make that make sense. Every trip was on me, bills I paid. And you see, it's easy to post stuff like this, but not give the context to it. The only reason why you were able to do this is because this man allowed you to stack your money for 4 years and not have to pay nothing. Nothing. Make it make sense. You ain't telling that though. I got receipts to back my ish up. I flew myself to New York for business purposes, not for a man, even though we can clearly see she was all in the hotel room with Johnell. Y'all want to talk ish so bad and don't know nothing. Keep assuming though, bitch. And the only 30K I ever spent was on my broke ass ex. He the first and last ninja I'll ever take care of. Move the F on respectfully. You not only did you spend way more than 30K on your nostrils, you spend that on just one pendant, ma'am, knowing you a single mother. Because even if you with him, you're still a single mother. Keep that in mind, y'all. Y'all know I say that all the time. If you ain't married, you're a single mother. Period. Because that man can get up and walk out any time, any day. So I found a post. So she said, if I can't offer my children anything else in life, one thing for sure I can give them is a peaceful home. My kids don't have to wake up to fighting and screaming. We know that's not true. They are not watching me get cursed out or seeing me curse my significant other out. We know that's not true. They're not seeing me get mistreated or cheated on. We know that's not true. Pretty Bree. And multiple others. Or having to walk on eggshells. That's not true. They're actually they actually get to have a happy and emotionally intact mother. So if you can't give your children everything, please understand the gift of a healthy home environment is good enough. And you ain't giving them that. You ain't giving them that. Because the minute Johnell decide he gonna disappear and not come back for a few days, you on bed rest, uninvoluntarily by yourself, not a doctor. She put herself on. She put herself on bed rest, y'all. The doctor ain't even gotta say nothing. Just let your nostrils leave for a few days. A baby does not keep a man, okay, at all. Ain't no baby's going to make it better, especially in a rocky relationship. I've been saying to y'all, hey, Danae. Tell me something good. Say it was a rebound going wrong type situationship. Yep. Yep. And it's only gonna last so long. It's only gonna last so long, even with the kids involved. Even with them involved, y'all. So she better be prepared. Best to be prepared, because it's one thing to say, oh, I'm not ready to get married, but you gotta keep in mind, and this go for all women. You can say you're not ready to get married, but if you ain't ready to get married, don't be ready to have babies either. Because guess what? Kids need both parents. Granted, it's a lot of women, kudos to those women that's doing it by themselves, but you shouldn't have to because you didn't make a baby by yourself, baby. We don't make these children by ourselves. So we should have to take care of them by ourselves. Now we do it, it's a flex, but it shouldn't be a necessity. We don't have to. We shouldn't have to. So the fact that you could say you ready for some cheering with a ninja, but not ready to get married is crazy. Because you gotta be stuck with kids for 18 years, and that ninja can just go on by his jolly old way and go cause chaos with the next female, and you stuck looking crazy, being a professional baby mom, ain't and that ain't cool at all. Phoebe said his silence during this pregnancy is disrespectful to her, but she's just interested in having social media validation. India say that's about to be her next lie, that they are in therapy. She been saying that to India, if you notice. But here's the slip up though. Y'all gotta catch it. Because she's the type of person that'll literally tell on herself in the same sentence. 1 minute, because I have a clip where she was saying how she in therapy and she giving people in the comments advice saying, uh, talk to a therapist, and it takes work and self-love and this and that. In the next sentence she's saying, can't no therapist, no friend, no foe, no man tell me how to do this and or what to do and how to do this for myself. Can't nobody do it but God. And I'm like, did you just say you was in therapy? Be forgetting the lies she told, child. Kimberly said if she stopped giving Johnell her money, she could put baby girl in ballet. Okay, listen, clock it. Baby girl will have her ballet money if she lay off on Jonostrils with the funds, child. Let that man be a man or go get it from his mama. Ain't no way you taking care of him and about to be taking care of two more that he didn't help you create. That's crazy work. Crazy. She keep throwing shade to her son about being gay. Yup. All on the internet. And can't nobody say, so when y'all quick to say somebody bullying her kids, you need to look at her first. Because what do you call a woman who's constantly throwing shade at their son about being gay on the internet and speaking to it as if it's a disease or something? Like, girl, there's so many people gay right now. Make it make sense. It's still your child. She better be careful because they're gonna be the ones that's gonna go after her. The LGBT community in my 2K voice. Yes, I don't believe introducing my kids to someone that's temporary. I do agree that they need to meet them once everything starts to get serious. Because who wants to be in a relationship kids don't like? Okay, listen, and that's the thing. You have to be mindful because you are a package. A lot of times those kids get attached to that person as well. So every time you break up with somebody, they break up with them. Ain't no way. She done had too many around them cheering. Too many. It's crazy, y'all. And it's unfortunate for them babies. But those people, they still never got over the fact that RH is gone. Which is why they still have the same respect and love for him that she's trying to erase from their memory. Got the nerve to say on live to her kids, don't go matter of fact, I don't know if my source sent me that clip. Did somebody send me that clip where she said on her live for no, I think she had did that live on TikTok and nobody was able to screen record it. Where she gonna tell her kids don't get down no more whenever we drop Momo because RH is manic or something like that. He unstable. How you gonna tell that to your kids? And they can literally see, well, if he unstable, why you sending Momo? Like, make it make sense. That's disrespectful to your kids. Now you treating them like they slow or something. They can see what's going on. They know that man not manic or unstable. They lived with him for 6 years, just like you did. Her daughter should have told her, yeah, that 1,400 a month you're getting. Okay. Now when she start responding like that, she gonna be mad. Now because Momo got a mouth on her. Look how she do her daddy. Now when baby girl starts saying, well, what about the money my daddy giving you? This she gonna be mad. This she wanna be mad at the baby. Oh, that baby saying, well, ain't you getting child support from my daddy? Because y'all know them kids be sassy, baby. She gives money to that sorry John. Let me go up, child. I ain't gonna never catch up in these comments. Hey, Miss Loretta Boy. Elvis said, I remember that Lupac. She said she can take care of all her kids and some more people. Yep. Because people in the comments was like, how many babies you gonna have? And she was like, I'm not on food stamp. I'm not on Medicaid. I don't ask y'all for nothing. At that time, she was getting them good bags on social media. See, they didn't slack now. Facebook ain't chunking it out like they used to. Now you see her putting her cash app up, getting diaper funds. The supporters then bought the whole registry and everything, child. Before she would be clowning people by asking for cash apps. Now you see her putting hers up. Make it make sense. Hey, Tamika, child of God, is in the building. She said because she's not the baby anymore, she's not gonna treat her like she used to. She already doing it. Gonna tell that child you got some ballerina money. That is crazy. What she say to the baby girl? She said, hey Miss Lisa, baby girl said can ask her mama can she put her in ballerina. I mean, whatever it's called, child. She wanna be a ballerina. And she gonna say you got some ballerina money. So that's what she told her on live. And then she gonna say, because you should have a piggy bank or a bank full the way you clock in every weekend and gonna tell her live she got a full-time job, y'all. But the baby love being on camera. So do exactly. That's why I say she talking like that baby going doing pipelining or in the field work with her daddy. They ain't doing nothing but some TikTok dances. That's what you do with her too. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. You did the same thing for a long time. The only reason why you ain't putting on camera as much now, because you putting all your focus on them twins. That's the only difference. Because you got a new ninja. Because other than that, if her and Johnell wasn't together and she wasn't pregnant, Momo would be all over that camera like how it was in the beginning. So you need to understand that her actions are molding her kids and not in a positive way. Kids will tell you about yourself and quick. Them kids they're gonna be the same kids in therapy telling that therapist how she was an ain't-ish mama and how she affected them mentally. You best believe it. You best believe it. If you ain't handling your business, your kids gonna let you know when they grow up. Trust the plus, baby. They will tell you. Hey, Miss Coretta. Hey, Chandrika. You say that's just her misery talking. When Moski goes to her dad's house, she's genuinely happy and it shows. Seeing the life our age gives Moski is much. Wait. Hus the bitter reminder of what's left behind. And you know what? Shout out to you for that comment because think about it, y'all. That baby girl is living two different lifestyles. When she with her mama, she cramped. She gotta share a room. She don't get no individual attention. Barely eating. They getting fed noodles over there and fast food, fighting over fast food and this and that child. And when she go with her daddy, she getting individual attention. She going to the museum. She going to the jump park. She's getting brand new clothes damn near every time she goes. She got her own room. Uh, her daddy bringing her to restaurants, treating her like a princess. Baby, that's the difference. And you got the nerve to try to shade about some ballerina money? That's the least you can do. Your child living like a queen with her daddy. Because he ain't got all them other kids that's taking his time away. He got her and he got DW. And DW is a mama now. She doing her own thing. Got the nerve to shade him. And I know she see it. She just like we see what's going on and how RH record their memories and stuff. She watching it too. She see everything, child. You'll be a fool to think that woman ain't watching every time RH go live when he got Momo. She is watching, baby. 6 kids is a lot of children for two parents, let alone one parent. Okay, she better hope and pray. That's why she going out her way to kiss Janostral's arse to make sure he don't leave. Because think about it, that's a harsh reality, y'all. To have a man and at any given moment he could just up and leave, and you pregnant with twins. You pick the worst partner in the world. That's what the child support is supposed to be for, though. Yep. Child support is supposed to be for anything involving the child. Anything involving the child. And I don't think a lot of women realize that. Clothes, if they got child care, the dad also has to pay a portion of the health care, the insurance or whatever. And, just pretty much anything involving the child. That's what it's for. So take it out the child support. If baby girl want to be an extracurricular, take it out the child support. And if I'm not mistaken, y'all, uh, correct me if I'm wrong, because I did read the divorce decree, but it's been a while, so I probably can't quote it verbatim. But if I'm not mistaken, I think that was one of the things that was brought up in their agreement, where if the mother wanted to put the child in any extracurricular activities or anything like that, she consult with the dad, and I think they supposed to split the fees halfway or something like that. I can't remember verbatim, but I think it was something along those lines. So, yep. Yes, y'all, run them likes up. Thank you, Talia. Hey, Anissa, they need to call him Booger Boy. Okay, that's gonna really. Well, to keep in mind, the oldest, Lauren, the oldest daughter, she did say he dig up his nose, and he got mad because Bree texted Dawn about that, saying he was arguing with her, and call her a liar and this and that, to where Bree had to step in. So I could only imagine how that argument went. For you to have to step in between your 9-year-old daughter, no, she was 10 at the time, between your 10-year-old daughter and your grown ass man, arse, my bad, YouTube. I said arse. For you to have to step in between them because she told him he dig up his nose. Now he arguing with her like she grown, and saying if she lie about that, she'll lie about anything, which it wasn't a lie because you do dig up your nose and pluck the boogers. That came from her. You be trying to put them on her arm. Ugh, just the thought of that. That's disgusting. It's a major disconnect with her and her kids. That's sad. I couldn't be with nobody nasty like that. I'm sorry. Hey, Kimberly. They call Daddy Long Legs. Not Daddy Long Legs, child. That I ain't gonna lie. When that one came out, y'all remember when that was said? Baby, people drug her about that for a while. Okay, listen. They wouldn't let her live that one down. They was like, Daddy Long Legs. I know she regrets saying that on live. You can't because you was Daddy Long Legs. Booger body butter, the way his nose be all in the product, India see. Lita a real one. Lita look like she doing good for herself. I heard she pregnant, she engaged. Okay, Lita. I'm going to go check out her content. Hey, pretty green eyes. Let me go up. I still ain't caught up in the comments, child. Feel like it's taking forever. Hey, Sadie. Kiana with the Q said, I can see that she has started to treat Momo a little differently as well. She's all about the twins now, so everyone else is put to the side. Yep. All about them. Hey, Kaya D. You say, I love your lives, Lupac. You are a wise woman. Thank you. Thank you for your support, my girl. You say, Lauren says she's more happy in New York and she wanted to go to. Bree just laughed. She unattached. No mother instincts. Yep. She said that they was gonna leave. She felt like the she was leaving them for Johnell. Matter of fact, let me go to it. I think I might have that one up in my messages. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Because I think I was reading it on live the other day. Don't answer them, but we not. Wait, let's see. Then my heart is not the same. Okay, this is all the ones about their bruise. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so she texted Dawn and she said, then got upset about Lala saying he dig up his nose and eat it. The F you mad for? You was trying to argue with a 9-year-old. The F then got mad because I told him to shut up. You don't have no business arguing with a child. She was joking. You was too. And Dawn said, ew, that's nasty. Like, grow the F up. What man does that ish? And then she said she was playing. She didn't see him doing it. She was joking. But he called her a liar. Dawn says, oh, okay, dang, he got upset. And then Lonnie say and said if she'll lie about that, she'll lie about anything. So technically, she not a liar because you do dig up your nose, Ninja Turtle. Your woman exposed you on that, and she say you pluck them, put them on the walls. You be putting them on their arm and all of that. Hey, Diane, she only will use them to babysit. She needs their help with the babies. Narcissists always discard kids. What's up, T Love? Miss Rita Allen. Shout out to y'all. T Love said the reason he probably don't say nothing because he wanted her to have a B. He wanted to have a B. He probably told her she was going to take care of those kids by herself. Black Widow says, can't tell me them poor babies don't feel they have their mommy 100% regardless of what's going on. Yep, that's a fact. Thank you, Nicole, for the super chat. I appreciate your support, my girl. You say Lupac, she's still not over our age. I think she is at this point, y'all. At a point in the saga, I knew she wasn't. You could tell by her behavior, but I ain't gonna say. I don't think she's in love with him. I think she's regretful because sometimes people can display certain actions based off of being bitter and regretful and what could have been. That's what I think. I think she's in that stage, but I don't think she's in love with him no more. She too sprung out over Jonostrils at this point. Them kids are miserable there with her and Ja. She's stalking the truth. They think differently. Bible study. You say I could be wrong, but she don't look like she carrying twins. Hey Sid, what's up, my girl? Thank you, Miss Lisa, for the super sticker. Tanisha say, not when Momo said she wanted to do ballet. And Bree said, do you have ballet money? Shaking my head. But you brought this man all this ish he didn't need. Ballet will give her structure and self-worth. Okay, listen, you better pop it. That's why I'm gonna make a video on that clip in particular. Because the fact that you done bought this man all this ish, knowing you got kids, and then you gonna say on a public live to your child, do you have ballet money? Did you tell Johnell, do you have pendants money? Did you have gas money? Do you have uh electricity bill money? Do you have Jordan money? Make it make sense. You do all of this for this man, but you got the nerve, the audacity to ask your child she got ballet money? Girl, you got ballet money. You getting it once a month. Remember? It's called child support. Child support. That's one of the things she wants to do. Don't deprive or go pawn. Tell Johnell you need that pendant back so you can make sure your kids do what they want to do as far as extracurricular. Because them boys need to be in sports. People put their kids in extracurricular to keep them out of trouble, ma'am. Need to put them babies, let them do what they want to do. Hey Tanisha. It was her sister on Dawn Live. Which one? Oh, you talking about, was it the Nadia? The voice recordings? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Her kids be cussing right in front of her. Really? I never heard them cuss in front of her. Nicole said, I don't break promises to my kids because my mom always used to do it to me. So it's just not in me. She has no mother slash daughter days slash son slash mother days at all. At all. See, love said the only man come before my kids is God. Okay, you better pop it. I have three daughters. The oldest one is 29, 25, youngest 23. My oldest two have the same father. And my baby by my husband, it took me a long time to move him in. Okay, let them know, girl. Let them know. Mom do say, Park, I think it was Laonia's half sister that said she treats it. Yes, okay, now I remember. It sure was. It sure was. And I have that clip. I'm gonna have to find it. She sure did say that. She was cussing her arse off though. I'm gonna have to edit it. Cause she bought baby, she went in. She went in. And Laonia had the nerve to say the only reason why nobody else spoke up is because she didn't want them to. Girl, they didn't speak up because they not in your defense. And they was scared people was gonna attack them. It ain't got nothing to do with what you want. Trust the plus. Hold on, y'all. Truth Slayer is in the building. What's up, my girl? She was online fussing about the kids eating snacks, so I know the kids probably barely eat. I heard that too. And I want to play them for y'all, but I want to break them down in a video because I want to add some stuff too. That's why I don't want to play it for y'all because I'm going to rebuttal it with some other stuff. Like when I heard that, I was like, bruh, how do you argue with your child about a snack? The only time I do that with my kids or say something if I have to fuss about is if they eat too many of them. Not because they want one. That's the difference. The snacks is supposed to be for the children. Granted, you're pregnant, you want extra stuff or whatever, but what do they if this the thing. If they got their own snacks, they don't need yours, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. If they got their own snacks up in there, they wouldn't need to steal hers. Cause that's just like I make groceries every month. I go to three different stores, y'all. I tell y'all this all the time. Like my kids ain't never gotta say they never can say we don't have no food. Even if they go stay to their people, they try to bring food from the house. But I'm real big on having food when it comes to my children. They have everything they want. I make them each give me a list every month of what they want specifically for themselves. That's how I do things. But I have my own little snacks and stuff in particular that I like. And they know not to touch my gelato. Okay? Don't touch my gelato, baby. Y'all get your own ice cream, whatever y'all want, but don't touch my gelato. My day ones know about that gelato. But anyways, if you got it, they wouldn't need to be fighting you for it or stealing yours. Because they have their own. And then she got real, real aggressive behind a snack. Baby, it's just a snack. That's your child. Like, you can buy another snack, okay? You can buy another one. Hey, Erica Cooper. What's up, my girl? Tell me something good. Say a narcissistic mother says and does things to their children like that. Yep. Here for a good time. Say she didn't want to pay for the chocolate baby birthday at the trampoline park either. I don't know if people noticed that. I wish, you know what, y'all? I'm glad y'all putting that in the chat. I wish I could find those clips in particular where, matter of fact, that was in text messages between her and Dawn, where she was real iffy about who the son was going to invite to his birthday. Because I think, did he say something about his class and she was scared of the amount of people he was going to invite, or how many people was in the class because she didn't want to spend that much money. So it done been multiple occasions where you didn't shorted your kids, but you splurge on this Ninja Turtle though. And this is all being done online or then been exposed online. That just shows the type of mother that you are. Ain't no way I'm gonna go all out for a ninja, but not my kids. It's not gonna happen. That's crazy. Hey, all said mommy. Thank you, Erica, for the super stick. I appreciate your support, my girl. Blessed by Beyond Message say LaTrue rubbing his happiness in her face. She mad as F. Okay, listen. Show is. I'm glad she calmed down on that high risk doctor. You gotta say it fast. High risk doctor. She made it one word, child. One word. B Chestnut say when she was married to RH, he cooked 99.9% of the meals. Sure did. That's probably why it's lacking now. Hey Tiara, what's up, my girl? Yeah, Pac, she responded to give him a heads up that she was on live and to watch what he says because she definitely doesn't cook like that. Sure don't. You could tell she don't. You could tell she don't. Because I remember, y'all, somebody exposed her pantry. This is when they had the Keeping Up with the LaTrue group. And one of those, and look how they exposed her, though. Hey, Miss Diggs. Hey, Martha Blanca. This is how they exposed her. So somebody had got a hold to her kids' TikTok pages, right? And I think, and probably was the little chocolate one, if I'm not mistaken. He had did a TikTok and he was showing himself making noodles or like putting together some type of concoction of snacks or whatever. And he's showing the video while he in the house, and when he opened the pantry, all they had in there was noodles. That's it. Just noodles. Matter of fact, I wonder if I still got that clip. I'm gonna have to look and see because people went crazy behind it. Like that was a big deal. All they had in that pantry was noodles, y'all. That's it. It was crazy. She told her dad that he got to find him a woman to cook for him. Yep. Hey, Jazzy Red. You say I personally feel like she stars those kids, and I'm definitely convinced after the one piece of pizza comment. What comment? I must have missed that. I must have missed that. Yes, baby girl hair should have been better saying she going natural. Those kids living in a shelter life isn't good for them. Let those kids be kids, involve them in outside activities. Okay. You guys too. Because if not, that's when they start getting in trouble. That's when kids start getting in trouble. She had the potential of that type of situation at the start of her and Clonel, but she made it to where they don't get along and she loves that. Yep. RH show did because I spoke on that on one of my other lives where he called RH a king and everything. She didn't like that because it was in her and Dawn messages where she was mad about him calling RH a king and him, not defending her on social media, saying he was being too nice and this and that. When she can no longer get to the dads using the kids, they are of no use to her. They become hindering to her and her next victim. Dang, y'all got it down. Kissy says, "Hey, discussion board." Kissy says she ain't got it for ballerina classes, but have it for Johnell shoes, clothes, trips, shaking my effing head. I just I don't agree with that, y'all. That's not cool, dog. That ain't cool at all. Like she should have never responded that way on that live, not knowing people was gonna call it out. What's up, Redbone Goddess TV in the building? Okay, shout out to you. Miss Darlene say if I had a man and I catch him coming out of her room late at night talking about a prank, his shrimp would have been floating in the ocean somewhere. Listen, listen. Okay, I don't play that. I don't play that. And this is why I thank God for the type of fiance that I got. Because when I tell y'all, it's certain things that really make me thank God for him. The way he is with my daughter, like Ham cannot even sit. Ham know not to sit with her legs open. She know not to put her leg on no man. It's like, bruh, those qualities, that's some old school men qualities. And that's my fiance was raised old school like me. Because I remember my grandfather being like that. You better not sit with your legs open. You know how little girls like to pick their shirt up sometimes? He don't play that. Like, I love that. I love that. We could be laying on the sofa, and I remember we was about to watch movies one day, and she try to mimic me because she see I had my leg on him. And you know how kids sometimes they like to play jealous or whatever, because my fiance got her spoiled. So she tried to put her leg by his leg, no, on his leg, and he was like, what I told you about putting your leg on a man leg. So he don't play. And that's one of the things that I love when a man corrects a little girl and tells her the right way. Because more often than not, you hear the women doing. Women will try to, well, at least the women that, you know, actually trying to show them the right way. Some women don't give a F because look at how long you dress in front of her boy. But the men who do it, baby, that is a turn on. Okay, listen, a complete turn on. That tell you right there what type of man you dealing with. Close your legs. How little girl supposed to sit? Baby, that is respect. Okay, I love it. She's still watching RH because she was talking about yoga and what him and the lady was talking about. I gotta watch Latay video because I think Latay video said something about she's stalking him or something. Hey Michelle DeBelle, you been missing. Where you been at? Where you been at? I ain't seen you in a while. You done dipped out on me. She spent hella money on him. That post about 20, 30K was about the other chain and ring. Then she goes and spends another 30K on a medallion. Just on the pennant. Ain't saying nothing about the chain, the pennant, y'all. So think about it. And then you complained to that lady over there and said, I can't afford that. I got kids. But you still went and bought it. And that's the reason why you able to tell your kids no, because you spending too much money on the Ninja Turtle. Period. That's why your kids can't do what they want to do because you ain't got it for them. You only got it for him. What's up, Bryn? Bryn says she loves what he does to her. She loves the feeling. It ain't no feeling that good that's gonna make me neglect my babies that come from me, child. Hey, Ebony Queen Warrior. Um, Johnell's milking her arse, and I don't blame him. Johnell will get her arse as well. Good for him. Good for both of them. Uh, Neo Tarot said it. I want to see her make another video. She ain't made one in a while about neither party. I need to see a refresher because she said it. She said that he's waiting on something that was promised. The last video she did on Johnell, she said Brianna promised him something, and he's waiting for her to fulfill that promise. He's like he looks to her like a motherly type relationship because she takes care of him financially. That's a ninja you don't get pregnant for. You don't go get pregnant for a ninja that's dependent on you financially. Girl, she'd have did better trying to trap a basketball or football player. Miss Day was all in my inbox. You had basketball and football players in your inbox, but you chose the ninja who need you to help pay his bill and finance his businesses as an entrepreneur. Make it make sense. If that ain't bad judgment, I don't know what to tell you. That's the worst kind of judgment to have, child. Ain't no way. I hate how she responded. She should have known people was gonna eat her up for that. She should have known. Hey, my Karen, love you, girl. Thank you for tuning in. You say he was their saving grace. They will always see him as dad. I believe RH will have taken them all on a visit day two, just not separate them. Y'all, he still wanted RH still wanted a relationship with them kids. She the one who told him to leave her kids alone. Because he RH was still posting her kids. So she was like, don't post my kids, don't talk to my kids, none of that. He still was posting them because they did a lot of stuff together. He still wanted a relationship with them kids. Keep in mind, after they separated, before Janashas came into the picture, RH was still buying them children stuff for their birthday and showing up for their birthday celebrations up until Johnell came into the picture. And then because she moved on so fast, she had to prove to Johnell that she hated RH. That's how them women be moving. When they move on too fast, they gotta prove to their new ninja that they hate their ex because they just got out of their relationship. That's crazy to me. Erica said he not supposed to be around kids without supervision. Ooh, where they come from? Tupac, do you remember that video RH did telling Momo to apologize to her mother? Momo was little then. Yep, sure do. Hey, April Bates. She was on top of their refrigerator. On top of their refrigerator. And it's a shame that she's not eating so she could roll with her one or two kids because she told her if she gained weight, he's gone. And I can't stop thinking, y'all. Hey, Amelia, too cute. What's up, Freddie? About that clip that I put in my video of the day where her and Johnell was at a fast food restaurant and she was ordering all kind of stuff. She wasn't pregnant at the time. And he was like, you eat too much. You need to chill out. He said, you get fat, it's a wrap. And she said she started laughing. She did he mocked her and did I still got that clip. But he was serious when he said that. You can tell because his whole tone changed. Think about the type of women he date, y'all. Look at Chrissy. Look at Pretty Bree. He don't date. He dates some baddies. Those women, some beautiful women. So, and they, you could tell they into their appearances, like they work out and stuff like that. So I think he was serious based on his tone, the way his tone changed when he said, "If you get fat, it's a wrap." That man wasn't joking. He was mocking her and everything when he said. She probably thought he was joking, but he wasn't joking. And he gives that obnoxious type that would call a woman fat, and because she the one who put it out there. Remember when she did that Instagram rant when she was saying how disrespectful he is towards women, period. A lot of times when men be like that towards women, when they don't respect women as a whole, is because they de-low on the down low. Okay, when a man is just so angry at a woman and have so much rage and disrespect towards women as a whole, 9 times out of 10 they on the down low. And she put it out there. Still got the clips. She put it out there that he is so disrespectful to women. She said they could be watching a movie and he'll be like, "Look at that B," and "Oh, I can't stand that B," and this and that. Just watching a movie based on some characters. And he should know all too well because he's an actor. That's the crazy part. Or she said, we'll be riding in the car down the street and they could see a woman walking on the side of the road and he'll be like, "Look at that B. I should throw my cup at that B." And she'll have to tell him to calm down. It ain't that serious. So if a man is disrespectful like that, baby, that's a major red flag. That's a major, given he's so close with his mama at that. Hey, Tony Lightner. Hey, Virgo Goddess. He's so close with his mama, but yet so disrespectful towards women. It's crazy, Virgo. Crazy. I don't understand it. Hey, Kimberly Merrill. Let me go down. Ooh, we knocking on 2 hours, y'all. I didn't get y'all 2 hours. Can we get a little super chat party? Pop. I was only supposed to be on here in an hour, y'all, because I gotta go to this game, child. I gotta get dressed and everything. Coretta said, "Yes, Tupac, it broke my heart." Let me go down. Damn, I still ain't caught up on these comments. Hey, my 2 cents. What's up, my girl? Anissa said he got mad because of his dog will holler. Yep. Because he knew it was true. That's what it was. My two cents say she was keeping that child on that camera in the beginning to hurt LaTruth because she was keeping Momo from him. And she was still in love with him at the time. And that's why I said people need to pay attention. She used that baby just like Foot Meat used DW. They used them kids against him and teamed up because they knew how much he loved his kids. When somebody is trying to get to you, they're going to use what you love the most. Clock it. That's why they use them kids against him because they know that man love his kids and then try to play him as a DB. The audacity. Using his kids against him, keeping them away from his kids and making his child come out publicly and lie on him and this and that. That's, bruh, that is crazy work. But it was done like that because it was all a part of manipulating the masses, knowing doggone well how that man feel about his children. You can't look at that man and say that man don't love them kids. I don't care how much you dislike him. Hey, Laurie. You say I have not seen RH and Miss Season together. Are they still rocking? I have no clue, but I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I think it's best that they keep it off of social media because look, people, you know, people can only judge you based on what you put out there. So, in my opinion, I think it's best that they keep their relationship off. Look at what they're dealing with. Look at what RH is going through right now. I think the last thing he need to do is flaunt a relationship. Miss Seasoning got attacked behind just being with this man. So I wouldn't even post my business on here if I was them. I don't never look at it like, but that's just me. I don't look at a situation and say, oh, they not posting, they must be broken up. I don't look at it like that. I always look at it like they don't want their business out there. But you got to think about it. They never did post like Johnell and Bree would post. They was always more secretive with their business. And I heard RH say on a video recently that he's not putting his relationship on social media no more. So, that should be the answer, y'all. He said that. He said the last time he put his relationship on social media, look what happened. So I think that's in his best interest. Keep what's near and dear to you off the internet. If you want it to last, keep it away from the internet. Miss Deborah said exactly. I put my oldest son in football to keep him from the streets. My youngest son in basketball. Gotta keep him preoccupied, baby. Let's keep him focused on something positive. Brandy said, I wish a grown man would argue with my 10-year-old. That's so disrespectful. Goes to show Booger Boy is mature and ready to be a father. Okay, clock it. Ain't no way you arguing with a little girl at that. Hey, Tina G, you say she has growing teens and should keep extra food and snacks on deck, especially if you ain't in there cooking. You should have a pantry full of food. If you ain't cooking, should probably be over there, up in there fighting over snacks, fighting over the last pack of noodles. Cause she don't give the type that's going make groceries full. She don't give that type. I'm sorry. She don't get a type that stays stacked up on food. And ever since I seen that video when that child opened that pantry and all they had up in there was some noodles, that right there stuck with me. And I said, Lord, ain't no way. I hope I still got that video. I know I had it. I know I had it. You say, Lupac, do you remember when she was sneaking on live and Isaiah bust her out and kind of exposed that she pays him 100 to lie for her? No. You got that clip? If you got that clip, send it to me on my Lupac Baby Facebook page. I don't remember that. Dang. I don't remember that. Just like I don't remember when y'all say she put the oldest son on live to say Johnell never punched him in his chest. I don't remember that. Which we know is true because too many people came out and validated it. Like, you mean everybody lying about you about what you said? Make it make sense. Y'all remember when she was cooking that pasta? Johnell was in the kitchen cooking his own food. They did. They did that plenty of times too, where he was cooking his own stuff because he didn't eat certain things. She cooked them shrimp for about 30 minutes. Who cooks shrimp, bruh? Oh my God. Shrimp take no longer than 3 to 6 minutes based on the size of the shrimp. Ain't no way she was up in there balling them shrimp for about the entirety of the live. And it had the nerve to say taste it. That's why he didn't want to eat it. Look how long he had to chew that shrimp. Like some rubber. That was so funny. The face he made, child. Hey Annie. What's up, my girl? He made the craziest face. Michelle the Bell said, girl, what I tell you, out here falling in love, got me a new man. Oh, I forgot about that. You sure did say that. Okay, girl. Check you out. You know I'm always late in the chat. And and Ham will have what your fiance taught her instilled in her when she becomes. She sure will. Because she do it now. And that's how I know it makes a difference. Even when he ain't around, she know what to do. Hey, Gemini Rising. She'd done better to get another RH. Some people ain't replaceable, y'all. Hey, Miss Floria, blessings, my girl. Blessings. What the heck she influenced to being a child? How to dress nasty in front of you cheering? That's the only thing I could see. How to go live and just stare at the comments and have 1,000 people watching. That's the only thing. Because baby, she sure don't be saying that. That's why, but you know what? I think that's her strategy. Now it's apparent because she only acknowledged the comments that say something that she don't like. So that's the controversy that she uses to keep people on her lives. If y'all notice, because if that's the case, why do you keep addressing comments of people saying stuff that you don't like? You would think people would stay away from those type of comments, but that's the ones that she acknowledged. Hey, Talisa. My 2 cents says she took those kids from a man that really loved them and treated them like they were his own. Yep. Hey, Demetria. Hey, Wisdom Warrior. What's up, my girl? Shout out to you. Yes, y'all. If y'all just coming in, y'all gonna unfortunately have to catch the replay. We've been on here about to be 2 hours, y'all, and I gotta go to a game. Hey, Miss Deborah. Laurie say no man I ever wanted. Wait, ain't no man I ever had wanted me to play with they butt. Oh Lord. I bet you the oldest daughter is not happy about her having more kids because she's gonna have to take care of them kids like she took care of Momo. Uh. Hey the J Bay. Let me go down. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the comments, y'all. Hey Kimberly W. Okay, I finally made it. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up off of here. I've been on here with y'all for 2 hours, child. 2 hours. And I've been trying to limit these lives because I be having stuff to do, baby. I'm trying to balance it, but I gotta go get ready for this game. My Sunday, this is the last game of the season. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for rocking out and tuning in. If y'all have not hit the like button, please hit it on y'all way out. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. I will be back live tomorrow because I gotta catch up. I've been taking some time off, child, but I gotta catch up on this content. I'm about to drop a video for y'all though, so y'all be on the lookout for that. If you just getting in, catch that replay. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
That goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa, 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 whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. 'Cause you know I block holes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block